This episode is brought to you by Midwest Night Watchers, found everywhere on your favorite podcast platforms.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Night Out Lounge.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Here we are once again.
Yeah, where'd the week go? We
I don't
say this
know.
every week.
I know, we do.
Well,
It
it goes by so fast.
Happens every week.
I know. Just goes by so fast. It just seemed like we just did our Sunday show. Weird.
We'll be doing it again.
This Sunday?
Yeah. Just in a couple days.
Yep.
So hope everybody's been having a good week, staying out of the heat, staying out of the storms, the rain, the flooding. I mean, my gosh, it's all going on.
Earthquakes.
Earthquakes, yeah. Tsunami threats.
And so far, we haven't heard that anything happened. So I'm not sure if they canceled the whole tsunami threat or what's going on.
I don't know. I can't imagine that the water didn't come rushing back in, because I thought you said they were reporting that it got sucked out of the shoreline already.
Yeah, I was watching a live feed and they were watching it suck back out, but I don't think anything happened. Nothing I know of.
Oh.
And Jackie says heat. Ugh. Not for us tomorrow. We're dropping, 20 degrees? It's supposed to be like 75 tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we've been in the heat index in the hundreds.
That's not good either, though, dropping that fast.
Yeah. That's just one day, and then it's supposed to be in the low 80s for a couple of days, and then back up to hot. Again. So let's see. We can welcome in Monisha, Cosmic Joe, Grace, Jackie, Robin. Saw little old lady who? Little old lady who? She's in here somewhere. There she is.
Yeah, she just popped up.
And Joe. Welcome in, everybody. Jackie's been in the 90s in that area in Oregon. We normally don't get quite this hot. Yeah, we don't get this real hot. Well, I guess August is kind of normal for us.
Yeah, August we usually get high humidity and heat and all that good stuff. Well, they say it's because of the corn.
It just seemed like it's been hot since May.
I never knew it as a kid. Never really paid attention, I guess. I don't know, even though I have detasseled and walked beans and all that good stuff growing up, but they say that there's corn sweat in July and going into the hot months, and then it creates a fog. So it's corn fog. Have you ever heard of corn fog?
No.
Never have either. But I did see fog on top of the corn the other morning when I got up super early. There was fog on top of the corn.
I had a thing on the phone saying it was supposed to be dense fog in the area.
So they're saying it's because of the corn sweat, that the corn sweats, and then the temperatures make it evaporate and it causes fog. And I didn't know that. They said, when you're driving late at night and you have this eerie fog between the fields on the roads and stuff, it's because of the corn. I've never ever heard that my whole life. So now we have corn fog. Thunder moons.
Yeah, naming the moons. Never heard of corn fog. I know it gets wet and sweaty at night, but
I don't know. This another weather thing that they're trying to change on us or something, I guess. Or maybe it has happened all this time and I just never paid attention to it. Or
no.
So there you go, corn fog.
Yeah, they change everything on us.
I never even heard of corn sweat.
The only corn fog I see is from my corn cob pipe.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, speaking of smoking, is Brown Dwarf, Bigfoot Dwarf ever going to get back home?
He said he was spending at least 2 weeks, I thought.
2 weeks? Okay.
Yeah, he's out there. He did go live at the festival there in I don't know if it's Humboldt County, but up northern California, or I don't know if it's in Oregon, or I don't know. He was there and he tried to go live from the festival, and I don't think he got good self-service, so he got knocked out, but we got to see a little bit of it when he went live.
It just seems weird not seeing him in anybody's chats. Or him popping on live. All right, so maybe we'll give him a few more days.
As far as I know, he's not back yet. He could be back. I don't know. Maybe he's relaxing and resting if he's back already.
Yeah, Northern Cali is where Dwarfy is. That's Jackie. I hope he's having fun. And
so he was supposed to be camping out and doing some trails and hiking, and had some friends with him, I guess. So
going squatching.
So maybe he'll probably have some videos. I'll probably get sent a video to say, "Hey, what is this? What do you think?" I don't know. You're the Bigfooter. You're the guy out there in the redwoods.
Yeah, we did have a summer fest in Oak Ridge, Oregon this past weekend.
So I don't know if he was in Oregon when he went to the festival, but I know he was supposed to be in upper northern California, hitting the trails where he used to live, or they have a property or something. I don't know. We are in Central Illinois, Grace.
Central Illinois. We're surrounded by cornfields and bean fields.
Yeah, there's a few bean fields here and there, mostly corn.
Wheat fields are down. Wheat fields turn into straw. They get wheat and then they get straw bales. We got alfalfa fields.
So what's everybody in chat doing? What have you guys been doing this week? Have you been hiking? You've been swimming? Staying in the air conditioning? Reading books? What have you guys been doing this week?
I think all I've been doing is modding on YouTube. Seems like everybody's been on. It's like during, noon, afternoon, evening. It's just like, whoa, we're just nonstop modding for shows.
Yeah.
Keeps us busy.
I've been staying busy. I mean, I always do videos and look up stuff and find stuff and go down rabbit holes. But this week I've been Made a lot of new decal stickers and images for Dennis Carroll. Made him a new outro video.
Yeah, he showed
Outro
it.
video took quite a while. He showed it tonight for the 1st
Mhm.
time. It was really good. I was happy how it came out.
Hi, Daryl.
Hi, Daryl.
Yeah, there's some good comments at the end, like, wow, cool outro.
So now I got to do one for another show. So I haven't even finished ours. I was making new outros and intros for ours, and I haven't even finished them yet.
I thought that this afternoon, like, hey, what happened to our brand new intro you were supposed to be working on?
I don't know. What happened to it? I can't remember if I finished it or just didn't upload it in time to start the show, or so I'm thinking about doing one for this show and one for Piercing the Veil, 2 separate things. I don't know.
Joe said he bought a month's worth of groceries today, staying in the air conditioning in my room.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
So like here in our area, you can go out early in the morning before the heat sets in. At least right now, August, you're out of luck. August, you're in the heat no matter what. Just not quite as bad. But here lately, I mean, it's been what? Sometimes high 60s, low 70s in the morning here lately. And then in the evening, it starts cooling down a little bit, not quite that much, but you can go out in the evenings and sit outside if you want. But here pretty soon, the mosquitoes will probably start popping up.
They haven't been too bad the little bit I've been outside. And the other night when I couldn't sleep and I was up, I went outside like 6 in the morning and it was fine till like 7:30. But once that sun came up, that sun just got hot. You know, like I came in and told you, like, that's it. Couldn't do it. It's just too hot.
Oh, wow. Robin's been swimming every morning, making a cheddar cheese and fresh sourdough right now.
Oh, my.
That sounds good. She said something about making something last week. That's not fair. Of course, we did go out to the fair today. Our fair is in town. I don't know I can't remember what year it is. What do you remember? 100 and something.
When I was working there, we did the 100. So it's maybe 106, 7, 8. I don't know what we are at now. But when I was a part of the fair, I remember the 100th anniversary.
So tonight was technically open night, and they always have a dinner.
Kickoff dinner.
Kickoff meal. So we went out there, and you could either get pork chops, hamburger, steak. They had like a ribeye sandwich and fresh sweet corn. Then they had ice cream, and they had peaches or applesauce and
green beans,
and all the fixings you'd normally have if you grill out or at a picnic kind of deal or a fairground.
And ice cream.
So we both had steak sandwiches and sweet corn and all the other stuff that we talked about, but it was really good. And believe it or not, the sweet corn was eat as much as you want. They would give you would eat a ear of corn, and they'd have another one all buttered up and ready for you.
So yeah, I had seconds. Our niece, we ran into our niece and her family, and she said she said, heck with the other food. She had 5 ears of corn. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, her husband had the pork chop or steak sandwich plus his, and then she had all the corn. Sweet corn was really good and really sweet. It was awesome.
It was a yellow and white. Yellow and white sweet corn is amazing. So
they took the ears of corn, they dunked it in liquid gold. They had a nice tub of melted butter right there, and they just dipped the whole ear of corn in it, and it was really buttery.
We weren't expecting that. We just thought we'd go out there and find some place to have a tenderloin or a pork chop sandwich. We ended up doing the kickoff dinner, which was a full course meal, ice cream at the end.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting all that either. I thought maybe a pork chop sandwich, like you said, or a corn dog or something, and be happy. Yeah, but no, we've got stuffed.
So yeah, we'll probably head out there the next couple nights or so if it's not raining and get a corn dog or.
We got The one place has good pork burgers. They have good pork chop sandwiches.
Yeah, the FFA.
Yeah. Then all the other normal, what you consider carnival food. The corn dogs, cotton candy,
Oh, the pretzel place.
nachos, all the ice cream places. They got all the food trucks out there.
We got a pretzel place. They got the big pretzels, or you can get the tiny little knots. So
They got fried Oreos. They got fried everything out there.
I still don't know how my girls ate those all the time.
I tried to. I think didn't you try them too? I think.
Yeah, I mean, one bite's okay,
bad, but I
it's
don't.
greasy. Oh,
It's really hard to eat a whole thing in one sitting because I mean, to me anyway, it was
it was too much. Yeah.
real too much. So then we had all the normal fair food, carnival food.
Not all the animals are there yet, so
Oh, it was kind of disappointing. That was
oh, it's just the opening.
no, I know.
They'll be showing up tomorrow and the next day or so, and there'll be chickens and roosters and rabbits and pigs and goats and sheep, cows, racing horses.
We were just talking about that, Dennis. I'm glad everybody liked it. We were just talking about it.
Yep, that was a big hit. Looked really good.
So we still have since this is the first night for the fair, they still got the demo derby, the country music concert. They still got the national tractor polls to go, so it'll be a fun weekend. Rest of the week.
If we don't go into the events, my goodness, the grandstand is expensive, especially for the tractor pull.
Yeah, I used to go all the time when I was a kid.
We can hear it from our backyard. So if you want to listen to it, you can watch the 24/7 camera. You'll probably be able to hear the demo Friday night. I think the country concert's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's the concert. And I don't remember the dude's name. He's a famous guy. I don't remember. Friday's the demo. Saturday's the truck and tractor pull. I don't know what they do Sunday. Car show in the morning.
They did have one. I thought they used to have 2 demos, but
They used to. That was before the truck and tractor pull.
yeah.
Yeah, Sunday was the best night when they really smashed them all up. Yeah, they stopped the 2 demos.
Oh, okay.
Motorcycle in a pit. We did a bus demo one year, and all that bus demo was fun. Had a bunch of old school buses out there, and they smashed them all up. And we got a little kiddie demo at the beginning. Our little grandson was in that for quite a few years with their teeny tiny little things, and they're hitting each other. And oh, now he's too big.
They had motorcycle races at the fairgrounds this year. Not with the fair, but it was a separate event. So they hadn't had motorcycle races for a long time out there on the track. So they used to do quarter horse races.
Mm-hmm. They still do the little cart horses or whatever, harness races.
Yeah, harness races.
They still do harness races out there. They just stopped the quarter horse races. Oh, we used to have the Clydesdale wagon contest too, and they kind of stopped that. Now that was fun.
Yep.
Going through all those barns with all the Clydesdales. So yeah, they stopped that also. They're making more money on the truck and tractor pull now.
They had a motocross. They made all the hills and jumps in the center field one year. I remember they had all the motorcycle riders out there jumping and doing all the tricks and stuff off the hills. And that was pretty cool, but they don't do that anymore. But they did bring the motorcycle races back this year. What else did they used to do?
We haven't had the Budweisers here for a while.
The Clydesdales haven't been here. Was it a couple years ago? 2 years ago?
It was a few years ago, actually. I think our daughter was still here when they were here. So I'm not sure, but it's been quite a few years since the Budweiser Clydesdales have been here. Now, we used to have a lot of events, like I said, but once they got that National Truck and Tractor Pull being on ESPN. It's televised later in a date anyway, like in this fall or winter. But they make money off of that. They kind of got rid of all these tiny little events.
I actually saw going through some of the channels. I saw the Henry National Tractor Pull on one of the channels. One, I can't remember which sports channel it was, but it was a replay of an older year. But it was kind of cool that our small little town's on a national TV sports show.
Well, we're in the middle of nowhere. It was great for semis to come in and great parking, and comes off of I-80 or 74, all these major highways. And to come down here, it's a perfect spot for them. So
Plenty of parking, great old grandstand. They added new bleachers in the infield so you could sit with all the drivers and everybody that's in the infield. You can be on that side, and so they're getting better entertainment for the country western or music nights. And
I should look that up again.
Something church. There was a church, or no, that was somewhere else. That was Streeter, I guess, not Henry. Hi, Amber.
Randy Hauser. It's Randy Hauser with Timothy Wayne and Brody Bansil. So if you're in the country, you might know who that is.
Yep. Hi, Daryl.
You said Amber.
Yeah.
Hi, Amber.
I think you said hi to everybody, but I didn't. So hi, Blazer.
Hi, Amber. Blazer. Waka Waka.
That's like Pac-Man.
Waka Waka.
Waka 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 waka
Waka waka waka waka waka. That face just kills me. Other than that, that's what we've been kind of doing. Just went to the fair and ate too much. And
yep. So Saturday, other than the fair, we'll probably be out there and walking around, or
we got Heidi's show.
Probably the next couple of nights, but we got a show on Heidi Pop's.
Yeah. What time is it?
I do not know what time.
Oh.
Whenever she tells us, I guess. I don't know. She probably did, but I don't remember.
Another one?
Oh.
How many stray cats do you have out there, Blazer? I thought you had one or two last year. Name it and feed it, and they'll never go away.
I think you did. Waka waka.
Dennis said corn dogs and candy apples. He said that's 2 now. All right, well, you got a buddy. Now you got 2 strays.
Hey, Derek.
Hey, Derek. So, yeah, watch your notifications. We'll be on Heidi's sometime Saturday.
Well, they used to have bake sales and stuff out at the fair, and everybody would show off their cooking, but they don't really do candy apples and stuff like that at our fair anymore. It's usually all the food carts, and
it's got to be in the food carts, because that one year the state came in and said you can't have cook-offs and things like that because of the food health, whatever it is. So yeah, we used to have a cook-off and all kinds of neat things, but it has to be in one of those food vendors now.
That's stupid.
That's ridiculous. So it's not safe anymore, folks. Hey, Gemini.
I'd tell them to take a hike.
I don't know what that organization is. You know, when they come in and inspect and...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so the state came in and ruined it.
I'm sure the board for the fair probably don't want to risk anything, so they didn't fight back on it. They just probably, all right, we won't do it.
Mm-hmm. I think the only thing food-wise is they have a cookie stacking contest. I don't know if the kids can eat the cookies after that or not.
That would be unsanitary. That wouldn't be right.
Yeah.
Or what kid wouldn't grab a cookie though and eat it?
Yeah, cookie Jenga.
Hey, Gemini was over in Rumble. Robin was over in Rumble. Now they're checking out the YouTube.
Well, speaking
I
of
still
that,
wish I could put those two together. Well, I need to turn on screen.
so you got to tell everybody that we're kind of pausing a little bit.
I don't know.
Well, we probably should.
Hi, Claudette.
Hey, Claudette.
I don't know. I don't know what we're doing.
Well, you need to explain it. What was it, Saturday's show?
I think it was.
Yeah. No, Friday was okay. It was Saturday, I think. It was Sunday morning when you woke up. The movie was gone. It disappeared. So we're kind of thinking they didn't let us know it was a strike or what happened, but the movie disappeared. So we're going to kind of not do movies for a while, Monday or for Friday, Saturday. We don't know if it was a fluke thing or what, but we don't know if we got in trouble or what, but the movie disappeared. So we don't want to take a chance and lose our Rumble. So we're going to kind of slow down on the Friday, Saturday. I don't know. Garrel's going to play it by ear.
I don't know. I mean, it was kind of fun for a while, and I enjoy movies, and we had quite a few, not quite a few, but we had a good number of people that would show up and chat, and then that kind of slowed down. There's only a few that would show up and chat because that's what I really liked. I liked hanging out, watching a movie, and talking to everybody while we were playing the movie, kind of almost like a watch party. But we were getting a few pretty good views after the fact. People would watch the movies all through the whole week or whatever, and so I was doing good. So I don't know.
But we didn't get an email or anything, so it's not like YouTube warned you and let you know, like, hey.
So I don't know if it got taken down or it got a fluke thing that it didn't get stored, but that's the only one so far of all of our movies that aren't listed up there. And it was up there because I was checking movies until I went to, or I was checking people's comments and stuff and everything until I went to bed. Then when I got up, it wasn't there. So I don't know. But you think they would have sent out a notification saying this was against our standards or policies, and
right, we didn't hear.
So we removed your video, but nothing.
So we don't know what to do.
I don't want to write them. I don't want to ask them because then say, oh yeah, by the way, that is against our policy.
Right. Yeah. So you can't. Hey, why'd you take our movie down?
So I don't. And it was a good movie. I liked that movie.
Yeah, there was nothing wrong with that movie, but you did say it was kind of a newer movie, but
well, it's 2010. So it's 15 years old.
All right. The one that I think they would have taken down was They Live. That's a very well-known movie. So I don't know. We don't know what to do. What do you guys suggest? I haven't heard anybody actually losing their Rumble channel.
I don't know. I don't talk
getting in trouble and stuff. So
I don't even hear people about YouTube anymore. So I don't know.
Oh, Rumble's been very glitchy for the last week. Everything's been glitchy.
I don't know.
24/7's glitchy. Everything's not running right.
Maybe it just didn't get recorded or saved. I don't know why, but because that's kind of weird that you think if it was against their policy, they would have notified you. So I don't know.
But you were seeing it an hour or so afterwards that night, though, weren't you?
Yeah. Like I said, I was going, well, yeah. I didn't go watch it, but the thumbnail and the amount of views and comments were there. But I didn't actually watch the movie again after we showed it.
Gemini says, I just was reading that you are allowed to share movies on Rumble. Maybe it was a fluke. Monisa said maybe it's a fluke. Daryl says, what was the movie?
It was the Extraordinary Adventures of Adlai Adlai Sack. But it was really cool because it was in Victorian times based, and she was kind of an explorer in a way. She was going to the pyramids and the tombs, and she brought back a mummy to help heal her sister that was in an accident.
Blazer, is that for real? He said Walmart online went down today worldwide.
Oh,
That's horrible. You can't shop on Walmart anymore. Oh, that would panic people. Like, oh my God, I can't shop at Walmart. Wow.
there was a pterodactyl in the movie, and they brought back these mummies and brought them back to life because one of the pharaoh's people, when they bury the pharaohs, he has an entourage, and his physician would be buried right by his side. So they woke up the wrong guy. He was a nuclear physicist, he said. So I thought that was really strange. Okay, when they have an ancient Egyptian mummy is a nuclear physicist. But anyway, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense when you go down the rabbit holes and talk about pyramids generating power, and now we have those big towers and stuff. So that makes sense that they would have a nuclear physicist. But so then they had to wake up the right guy, go get him out, and he was actually the physician, and they healed her sister and brought her back, and it was a fun movie. It was good. I like it. But it's hard to find in English. It's a French film, so it was dubbed in English, so that their lips didn't always quite match because they were speaking French, obviously, and
an English accent. So yeah, like Robin said, that is the only movie that's been removed. So if we got in trouble, don't you think they would have removed all of our movies?
that's what I would have thought. I thought they would have started hitting all of them, and I thought they would have sent us an email saying this is against our policies.
Oh, Gemini said she read that you're allowed to share movies, so maybe it was just a fluke thing.
Well, I thought that I read where technically you're not supposed to share copyright material, which that movie is copyrighted. So, I mean, we don't own it. We didn't make it. So, but they're kind of relaxed. I guess they slow on doing the paperwork, red tape, so to say, and everything kind of gets lost, or I don't know.
That's what Gemini is saying. Well, reading further, there is a copyright infringement policy. They will take action against anyone violating.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's why I've been kind of hesitant. So we've been playing old shows now. Every once in a while, we would put a newer, not a new movie, but one that's kind of, well, we were in the 80s, and I think we did a 2000 movie. And this last one was the newest movie that we've ever put out, 2010.
And the X-Files would have been newer. When Lost in Space is old.
So we tried to stick to the old movie. So I thought about maybe doing another super old movie. So, because I got a lot of them, or a few of them that I want to do.
Like Derek says, somebody possibly reported the stream, especially if this happened on Rumble. Because we've been doing movie nights for how many months? About 5 months?
Yeah, I don't know.
Quite a while we've been doing this, and this is the first time we lost one. Old movies.
See, we didn't even try. We could have done movies on YouTube, but I just thought their policy, from what everybody was saying, was worse than Rumble. So I didn't want to take the risk of losing this, because we got the most subscribers and viewers and people showing up in our chats and stuff on YouTube than we do Rumble. So I didn't want to risk it with showing copyrighted material and get strikes and all that stuff. So we didn't do YouTube. We just did Rumble only. Yeah, I don't think Rumble, we are monetized, but I don't think the movies are making money. I think just our live streams, because we were doing them all as premieres.
Well, on Rumble, we didn't even ask you. You're automatically monetized on Rumble.
Oh, I think I filled it out or something.
You did?
I don't think you're automatic, but maybe you are. I don't know.
You
But we
remember?
are monetized, but we're not making anything on it. Tammy, I think subscribed, and a couple people
Dragonfly.
gave us
Yeah, a
a
couple
couple
people gave
dollars here and there once in a while. But we don't have. We just have Tammy as one subscription, a monthly subscription. But we don't really ask people to do that. I mean, we love it. Thank you, whoever wants to subscribe to our Rumble channel, and that helps out because we got costs for StreamYard and programs and equipment and all that stuff that we have to pay for. But that's all right. I don't know. But if somebody would have complained and reported us, I still think we would have got notification somehow.
Mm-hmm. I would think so. An
But
email. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we'll run it again, see what happens. Run the same exact movie, see if it happens twice in a row. Then we'll know.
Like I said, I've never heard anybody actually losing their Rumble channel. So it's not like YouTube, you get 3 strikes and you're done, or sometimes you don't even get that, you're just booted off.
So I don't know. Maybe it was just a fluke. But I still kind of have that in the back of my head. I wonder if we're going to get a strike or a copyright infringement or something. And
You manifested it.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it's always there because you kind of worry about that stuff. It's like, okay, am I showing something I'm not supposed to? I don't know.
Lanisha said it never let me comment on you guys' Rumble, but it did let me on Bryce's channel.
Well, that's weird. I wonder why you can't comment on ours. Should be able to.
Too bad it wasn't Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, so you can play it over and over again. Have Groundhog's Day on a constant loop.
It might have just been a fluke. Yeah, Gemini says there's many channels on Rumble showing movies.
Well, I mean, there is on YouTube too. There's a lot of places on YouTube showing music videos and music, but then as soon as you play music on one of your lives, they hit you with this is copyrighted material. We detected it. Like, really?
Yeah, I've been on shows that they try to play some music or something, and they get in trouble for it. Other people, they can just play and no trouble. I don't understand. Bring out Groundhog Day 2 and then just replay the original.
Yeah, we could.
We still need to.
Everything's Groundhog's Day 2, but we're actually playing the original movie.
We still need to get on the first Groundhog's Day and find Heidi and.
Yeah, I have not looked that up. She's in the park scene when the groundhog comes out to see its shadow. So she's in there, but she's only like 14 years old. So she said she told us what she was wearing. I can't remember right offhand. Maybe we'll ask her that on Saturday. We'll bring that up.
I think she said it was a red jacket or a red winter coat. Yeah, we'll ask her again.
So you'd have to look really hard and know where she was at, because I don't even know if you even see her face. And like I said, she was 14 years old when she was in that movie.
I smoke Captain Black's Madagascar vanilla. We like Captain Black's. We try
Oklahoma cryptids.
Hey, OCST and Christy. Christy's probably coming in too. But yeah, we did the Swisher Sweets, but we like the Captain Black cigars. They also come in cherry and peach, but he likes the sweets and I like the Madagascar vanilla. So is that what you smoke? Better than cigarettes. They don't stink.
So I don't know, as many shows have we been on other people's shows and doing our shows. Sometimes it's kind of hard getting stuff ready for 3 nights of movies if you count Lost in Space, because I was trying to do every night, individual nights for one movie, and then the next night another movie, and then Lost in Space on the final night. So that'd be 3 nights. So it was kind of getting a little hectic. I don't know. We'll see.
I know here lately it seemed like we've been on someone's show at least once a week.
I know. And I love doing it. I mean, I don't want to turn anybody down or anything, but I mean, it does take up time during the week. And
well, we know Jessica won't call this week to co-host at the last minute. She's going to be in Florida.
she's in Florida.
Big conference.
That was a fun show with Jessica. That was one of the funnest shows we've done in quite a while. I mean, they're all fun, but that one we had a blast on that show on Jessica's channel.
Last time I looked, I think it was like 2,000 views. I haven't checked the last few days.
It's a lot of views. There was 2.1 thousand, I think, views on that show.
So that would have been 2 weeks ago tomorrow we were on.
And then
or was it last Thursday?
Last Thursday, I think.
It was last Thursday, a week ago. I don't remember.
CRJ came in after OCS.
Yeah. Hi, Christy.
And then we were on Bryce's Esoteric Atlanta, and that was a fun show doing Egyptians in North America, the Grand Canyon, and all that stuff.
We'll be doing part 3 probably here in a week or so.
Well, she'll be on our channel the 27th,
yeah,
right?
She'll be on ours, and then she wants us back more. So yeah, we're not just busy in our shows; we're on other people's shows.
Then we're going to be on. Sometime we're going to be on Kate Ray's the Hare and the Hawthorne. Her and Andy Decodes is going to be doing a show together, and I think we're going to be on there as a panel guests, and it's going to be a question and answer show. I think. So whatever anybody in chat brings up, that's what we're going to talk about or answer questions or whatever we know about it or sometimes don't know. There's things people bring up. It's like, oh, I don't know anything about that. So that's coming up. So it'll be a UK show. So it'll be in the afternoon for us. And then Sunday on Piercing the Veil on our channel, our Sunday show, we got Paul Blake Smith, and we're going to be talking about Dwight Eisenhower and the alien agreement, the supposed contract or agreement that he signed with the aliens. So we're going to be talking about that because Paul wrote a couple good books on that subject. So we'll be talking about that Sunday. I think last time we talked about Nixon and aliens, and we talked about time before that. It was
the UFO crash.
Gerardo UFO crash. So he's written quite a few books on the UFO subject and the strange things. So
it was Nixon and Gleason.
Oh yeah, Nixon and Gleason. Yeah, that was a good show. Oh, CRJ said they talked about the footprints tonight.
Oh,
speaking of footprints, let's see if I can find him. I gotta somewhere.
You got pictures of footprints?
Yeah, let me see if I can find him. I think I got him. I could be wrong. Maybe I didn't. Let's see. You're supposed to keep talking while I look. So that's how this is how this is supposed to work.
Hey, we'll do a goat instead. We'll do them again.
I was going to bring this up one of these nights on anyway, but so one morning while I was going outside, so this is our footprints. This is what we found.
I was going to take pictures of footprints last week. A raccoon was on the front porch in the water, and all you saw these little wet footprints going all the way across the front porch.
So I was going out to the barn and stuff to let the goats and chickens out, and I found this.
Oh.
I'm not sure. There's only one print. One good print. And you know how Bigfoot and Sasquatch, they say there's only one good print. And if you look at it, that is the left foot, not the right foot, the left foot. And I was thinking, there's probably reports of a crazy wild woman running around. But this is inside of our barn.
And it was there for quite a long time.
Yeah.
You know how many times I passed that going, man, I wish that was bigger and we could say Bigfoot was in our barn.
So you know anything about this, Jane?
Yeah, because I'm always barefoot out in the barn. Yeah.
There you go. That's my first footprint that I've ever found.
No, I'm
turns out to
now. I'm always barefoot.
Turns out to be some crazy wild woman running around going into our barn.
That's funny. Would you go in the house and get your phone and go back out just to take a picture?
Yeah, just take a picture of that before it got wiped out. Or I did. I looked down and it's like chuckled. It's like, oh my gosh, I got to take a picture of this.
Yeah, it was there for quite a while.
There you go. Blazer says it's Jane Squatch.
Jane Squatch.
Illinois wild woman. I've heard stories about Illinois wild women running around. I never thought it would be one in my barn, though, but there it was. One footprint. So for whatever reason, you were dimensional that day or whenever you made that.
That's funny. Yeah, it's usually my feet are dusty out there. It was probably when the grass was damp and my feet were kind of wet and left a nice track.
Ew, Cosmic Joe said there's a statue in Prince George's County, Maryland called the Awakening, which is be a good thing to check out. It looks like a giant coming out of the earth.
Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, the other foot was in the dirt.
Yeah. I couldn't pass it up. It was just that one perfect print right there. I gotta get a picture of this. This is gonna be fun. I'm assuming it was you. I hope it was you.
It looked like the same size. Yeah, I kind of went, oh, footprint. So yeah, I'm assuming it was me. I'm always barefoot. Try not to get stepped on by goats. Once in a while, they'll step on one of my toes. Little stinkers.
Yep.
Oh, my.
So there you go. Our first report of a wild woman in central Illinois.
Mini Squatch in our barn.
Mini Squatch. Although when you zoom in on it, it makes your footprint look big.
I got tiny feet. That was a good one. I know. It just seemed like when you find a track, it's usually one print.
That's what was so funny about it. It was your left foot that was showing. It was only one print that was really good and visible. And
maybe I did slip into a portal. How do you know?
I don't. You always say you go somewhere in your sleep, so I don't know. Peoria puck wedgie. Now, believe it or not,
Peoria pug wedgie.
I've never heard of puck wedgies in Illinois, but we do. We have had obviously Bigfoot reports close by to us and in our area.
Mothman, Dogman,
Mothman's in Illinois.
Peoria pug
I don't know
wedgie.
what he likes about Illinois, but he's been in Illinois a lot, and there's a lot of reports of Mothman, and there's Dogman, and then early a lot of early reports in the 1800s and of werewolves.
Hmm.
Hi, Rose. Rose has joined us on Rumble.
Hey, Rose. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know if I could probably do that.
You never know what's around the Peoria area. You can probably do it. You got me crying. I'm laughing so much. Was that Rumble?
Yeah,
How'd you do that?
I shared screen.
Do the little emojis that move, would they? Yeah.
I doubt it, but I don't know.
Oh, it does.
Well, because it's showing on Rumble, so it'll.
Cool. How tall am I? I'm 5'3". Or I used to be. I might be shrinking a little. I just say 5'3". Garrel's 6'3". I might have to go over on Rumble.
Actually, that shows up the chat better because I'm sharing a whole screen, but it's taking up all the screen.
They're gonna make me go over to Rumble now.
Yeah, everybody go to Rumble. Check it out. Got animations over there. We got Mothman. We got aliens, Bigfoot, and so there you go. I just happened to think of it. I could probably share the screen, but I mean, usually we're full screen talking, but I thought, well, I'll just bring it up for a while. That way Rumble people can be involved for a minute or two. Or all night. I don't care. Until we start sharing, then I'll take it down. Because we do have some cryptid reports and some stuff to go through if you guys want to. And
Blazer's over here too. And we got Dr. Smith.
I have the dark mode on, so the Bigfoot doesn't show up.
Aw.
Because it's a silhouette of a black, it's black Bigfoot. I like the dog that bobs his head or the one that wiggles his butt. Monisha, 5'9.5". That's pretty.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty tall.
Yeah.
I'm just shy of 6'4", I think. Last time I was checked.
OCST Harold said my nephew Skylar lives near where you guys are and has found a cave with ancient large footprints embedded in the rock floor.
Wow. That would not surprise me at all because if you go a little bit north and to the east of us, there's a Starved Rock in Matheson State Park, and it has a bunch of when they dug out the roads and stuff, obviously there's all the layers of the rocks and the shale or whatever, limestone, I guess it is. I think it's limestone. But anyway, there's a big circle up on a cliff up there with a stone wall, a 6-foot stone wall around it. So there was obviously a civilization or a small village up there that was in that. So there's all kinds of ancient civilizations. I mean, everybody talks about Cahokia, being in southern Illinois and the biggest civilization. Well, they had branches of those out, and they were up here in our area, along the river, up and down the river.
Derek says I'm 5'4". One day I might reach 6 foot.
Yeah, I'm almost 6'4". I think at my heaviest I was 220, almost 230 pounds.
Yeah, and we have a daughter that's 4'10", and she'll never get 5 foot. We call her midget.
Yep. But not technically, just height wise. So yeah, there's all kinds of stuff here in Illinois that most people don't think about, but that would not surprise me if there is footprints.
Well, we've seen some strange tracks in this field and the side of the field, and I still think the last time we took pictures, I think that was the bobcat.
The ones I don't understand and is the footprints that are on the side of cliffs or mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're vertical on the wall. So I guess that would have been flat. Then as the earth plates moved or whatever, it became part of the mountain. And then it looks like they walked up the side of the mountain. But it's just strange when you see a giant footprint or a man's footprint and on the side of embedded in rock on a side of a mountain.
Why can't YouTube have little movable emojis?
I don't know. I haven't really explored YouTube to see if you can create your own because most of those on
I've never
Rumble
seen any.
I created myself.
I've never seen any neat ones on YouTube. I think the otter's my favorite.
Yeah.
He's so cute. And he dances perfect with a lot of, or like Lost in Space. And Daryl, 6'3", 275.
There you go.
Squatchers with jetpacks.
My dad was 6'4". I think he was 280.
Oh, I didn't know he was that big. Wow.
But
Wow.
Dad, when I was growing up and even towards when he was getting older, he gained some fat and got heavier, but as far as belly, but he still weighed the same. But when I was growing up, he was all muscle. I mean, from head to foot, he was just nothing but this big man that was, you could just see his shoulders and arms and forearms and his chest and his back was just, he was in construction and all that stuff his whole life as far as carpentry work. They built houses and he worked on the farm his whole life growing up. And I got the tall and stuff, but I never really, during high school and probably after high school,
your brother got the stockiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys
I've always kind of been a slim build and kind of muscular because like I said, I played in sports my whole life. I was in baseball, basketball, and lifted weights and ran and did all that stuff when I was younger. So I don't really have a traditional dad bod or anything.
Grace said, I'm 5'2", my boys are 6'2", and I remind them that Mama can still put them over her knee.
Yeah, I always share that meme that where the child's talking back and it says, when your child gets big enough or gets taller than you and think they can take you, then they show the woman giving them a throat chop, the mom to the kid. Like, take that. Not saying what I weigh. That's all right. We don't care. So I'm over the years I've slowly losing muscle definition, I think. So I don't have a six pack or nothing. So there you go.
And you've been retired for almost 2 years.
Yeah. So technically 6'4" would be a giant compared to the normal size. Be a large human being anyway.
That's why Heidi says she's married to a giant.
Yep. I mean, my gosh, when you start seeing basketball players that are like getting close to 7 foot or whatever they are now these days, I mean, my gosh, then you go back to like our grandparents that were like 5'6". I mean, that's huge. 5'6" to 7 foot. Yeah, Derek, I've been retired for almost 2 years now and doing good, keeping busy, making videos and graphics for people. And I did a couple art designs for a couple books for a friend. So my design or my artistic take on it will be on a couple books that a friend of ours is putting out. So then plus all just the normal stuff, just the rabbit holes, movie watching, normal stuff. See, all my kids' names start with a C. Oh. At least you didn't make them rhyme. At least I don't think you did.
Like Gerald, Daryl, Carol, Cheryl.
Rose says naked Bigfoot or domestic Bigfoot is 6'4".
Size 13 shoe.
It's pretty good. I think the biggest shoe I've worn was a 12.
Did you call both of them CJ? CJ1, CJ2?
CJ1, CJ2. There.
Just Connor.
Just Connor. John Connor. Terminator. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
So let's see. Where else? Oh, I found some old newspaper articles, and let's see if I got them. Let me see how this goes.
Oh my.
Why?
All the C names. It gets confusing at times. Hey, Corey snuck in. Hi, Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Welcome in.
Mom wasn't too bad at calling all of our names. But Grandma Adolson, for the life of her, she could not remember all our names. I mean, she knew them, but when she get, once you get in a hurry or the phone rings or, the normal stuff, she would always say the wrong name or just name all of us.
Or hey, you. Yeah.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
Of course, not many of us ever got phone calls over at Grandma Adolson's, but so I don't know.
You got cryptid reports for the week?
I do have some cryptid reports. I'll have to do some more work on these. Anyway, there's all these skeletons. Some of them are large, found here in Illinois, and they're in the old newspapers. So I'll do some better work on them. But this says bones of giants. Illinois farmer finds prehistoric cemetery in a high mound. And it says about 12 feet. So they dug down 12 feet at the apex of the mound and they found the skeletons. Bones are large size. Teeth are highly polished and well preserved. Hi, Michelle. Welcome in. Corey, I don't know if Jane said hi to you. She probably did. Then here's another one of giant skeletons. So there's all kinds of reports in Illinois newspapers. Some of them, though, I didn't see where this necessarily said Illinois, but it was in an Illinois newspaper. So I'm gonna have to do some more digging on this stuff to see how many of them were actually reported being in Illinois or just mentioned in Illinois newspapers. But I mean, even Abraham Lincoln in his speech mentioned giants buried in the mounds. So evidently, Abraham Lincoln coming from Kentucky to Illinois and grew up in this area, knew of giants even then.
Hi, Michelle. Thought I heard you say hi, Michelle.
Yep, I did. Yeah, somewhere I need to look that up again. Somewhere I have the actual article from Abraham Lincoln when he made his speech. It's not hard to find. You can look it up online. Just type in Abraham Lincoln speech, giants, and it'll come up. It's in one of his speeches that he gave, and he talked about the prairies and the mound builders or the mounds across the prairies and the giants. Now, some people speculate he was talking about the bison or mammoths, or some kind of mammoth beast, whether they were the bisons or not. But we all know the bisons and mammoths aren't buried in the mounds. All the mounds that we find are either temples buried underneath or they are burial mounds. But they're not all Indian burial mounds or Native American. I should say Native American
Or their pyramids being covered up.
Yeah, there's Corey. We showed Corey's picture of the petrified giant's finger on our show late one night.
That was crazy looking.
I'm trying to remember.
How is there 11 over in Rumble? Jeez.
Everybody went over there to hit all the cool things. So here is, let's see, let me go back. I don't know how to, let's see.
Did you check email?
For what?
There's an email from OCST that says, here's the footprint Skylar found near you guys.
All right, I will check that out.
Luckily I saw the notifications. We will check that out. Yeah, he just said, check your email. I just sent you guys.
All right, I will. I'll check it out right now. As
I didn't see chat. I just saw the notification on my tablet.
I was just trying to bring up a quick picture of the Abraham Lincoln quote. Since we were talking about it, I know I got it saved somewhere, but I found another one. So this isn't the original. The one I have is actually the original picture of his handwritten speech.
And Daryl, we've got the babies that you can see on the camera. I've been zooming in the last couple of days. Here within a day or two, they are going to be flying. They're sticking their heads out. Yesterday, the babies kind of crawled out of the little hole and they were up there on the balcony. And then there's some babies on the other side that I can see that the parents are over there. So these are probably the last few babies. So within the next couple of days, the whole colony will be taking off and they'll just be flying in the field until like this fall. They don't come back to sleep at the houses. They must sleep in the trees. So yeah, we still have some babies, and the next couple of days I'll still be zooming in until they finally fly out, which is sad. That means the purple martin season is almost done. So you found it. He has a funny eye there.
Yeah, I don't know what picture or where they got that from, but anyway, in his speech, he says the eyes of that species of extinct giant whose bones fill the mounds of America have gazed on Niagara as our eyes do now. So he's not specific about what the giant is, but everybody assumes that it's giants. Some people say it could be bisons, could be mammoths, could be, whatever. But how many times have there ever been bones in the mounds that are mammoths or bison? It's always Native Americans or maybe a previous mound builder civilization or extreme giant bones. So most people, at least I read it as that he's really talking about giants that were here in North America.
Extinct giants. And we clean them out in the spring. So once the purple martins leave, the sparrows that kind of took half the little homes over, they'll take the rest of the homes over for the winter time, and they'll stuff them all full. And around March, Gerald and I go out there and we'll take them down. We clean all of them out, and the sparrows have to start all over again. But it does leave the first batch of martins that come a chance to find an empty one, and then once they claim it, and then the sparrows just kind of take over a few other ones.
All right, I downloaded the pictures that were sent to us.
The earth is a corpse. So yeah, we kind of clean them out in the spring, right before the martins get here. But I leave them all. We used to take them down, but I leave them up all winter for the sparrows, so they have a nice, safe place.
So let me get them.
Cool.
Ready.
We got show and tell night.
What?
I said we got show and tell night.
I know. I know. So you said this is in Illinois?
Yeah, he said near us.
All right, let me see what we got. Let me make it as big as I can make it so everybody can see it. All right, here we go. So this is OCST, right?
Mm-hmm. And CRJ.
Yep, and CRJ sent me some pictures. So here is what they're talking about.
Oh, wow.
They said this was found in a cave near us, and we're in central Illinois. So I'm assuming it's probably somewhere
Around Matheson State, Star of Rock area.
close to the river or somewhere. I don't know.
That's interesting.
So I'll zoom in on it a little bit.
Wow.
So that's cool.
That's a big toe.
That is a big toe right there.
Another left foot, Daryl.
Yeah. Then here is a second.
Why? Oh, wow.
Of their foot next to it.
Wow.
So it's at least 2 or 3 inches bigger than their foot, I guess.
That's
a lot
cool.
wider, obviously. Look how wide it is.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Wow.
How many toes? How many toes can you see in that one? I can't tell if there's 6 toes or because there's a big toe. Then there might be 2 here.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe just 5. But I was thinking I was almost seeing 6. But I don't know.
He said it's behind his mom's property in a field inside some caves. Interesting.
Wow.
That's a good find.
That kind of intrigues me. I almost kind of like to go see them now.
Wow. I still think we need to start walking the Illinois River and the areas where a lot of people don't go. See what kind of prints we can find when it's not tick season.
Not tick season.
I don't like, man, the ticks were so bad this last spring.
Oh, we only got a couple.
Oh, it was not a couple.
Well, you had more than I did, I guess.
Oh, that was nasty. That was really cool.
So Rose says, I wonder if the jagged rock right in the middle made him lean to the side and made his toes smudge. I don't know. That one toe looked awful big or wide. So I don't know if there was 2 there or it was like you said, like maybe he moved his foot or, who knows. It's hard to tell with old stuff that you don't know what happened while it was going on or.
He said he can get a hold of him have them get in touch with us.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, I'd be interested to go
Sorry,
check it out.
Grace said ticks. Yuck. I'm currently being treated for Lyme's.
Oh, really? I've had ticks, before, and whether it was out hunting with dad or my brother or cousins or whatever, or growing up and in adult life. And here at the house, we've had ticks, being out in the woods or out in the fields. And I've just never, I guess, never ever had Lyme disease or ever thought I got sick from a tick bite or anything. But we've always taken them off right away as soon as we find them anyway. Or
we just went out bad timing in the spring, and there's just baby ticks all over the place. They're inside our shirts, outside. I'm just all over. It was creepy.
But I think my nephew got Lyme disease or something, or
was it?
I think he actually got the red bullseye.
Wow.
And he had a hard time. It went down and into his leg or something, and he had a hard time walking, or at least one side.
And I got to worry about the mosquitoes.
I think it was his left side. He was having troubles with, but it went away after he took the medicine treatment and stuff. Yeah, we got West Nile supposedly. I don't know. Of course, I think we have West Nile reports every year, so. The weirdest thing I ever saw, and I never ever experienced it before or ever seen it except this one time, was a guy went to Canada on a fishing or hunting trip. I think it was fishing. He got bit by a bug below his eye, like on his cheekbone. And it started affecting him, and it was like he had a stroke. His left side, or whatever side it was, I think it was his left side, started drooping.
Almost like Bell's palsy?
Huh? Yeah, it was Bell's palsy. I had never seen anybody with Bell's palsy or ever heard of it until I saw him. And of course, it eventually went away with medicine and treatment and stuff. But I mean, he literally looked like he had a stroke.
Wow.
Not too many bugs out west, just earthquakes.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just now getting our noisy bugs.
Yeah.
Just now starting to cheep and squawk and do all these strange noises outside. Cicadas, crickets.
So thank you, OCST, and
yeah, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, it's interesting.
And CRJ. I really appreciate it. I like when people send us stuff like pictures like that we can talk about and show. And
good night, Monisha.
Yeah, thanks for popping in. I do that stuff too. I'll get in somebody's chat, and before you know it, it's like, oh man, I really should go to bed. Well, maybe it's a few more minutes. Before you know it, it's like, oh man, I should have been in bed hours ago.
That's why we don't go to bed till like 2 or 4 in the morning.
I try not to. I used to try to go to bed at least by 1, but not on Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights is our late night, but now it seems like every night's our late night. Woke up at 7 this morning. Of course, that's better than the other day when I woke up at 5, but then I did lay it back down and caught up on some sleep the other day, but not today.
And then we were both up. I think that's when I was still up. You woke up at 4:30 or 5. I gave up. That's the morning that I was outside until the sun got hot. And then we both went back to bed and slept till like 2 or 3. Sleeping in the afternoon. Oh, our sleep schedule has been really crazy. I'm sleeping halfway decent. I am sleeping nice and heavy, more than what I used to. But it's just our sleep schedule is so crazy. The cats get me up between 4:40 and 5:30 a.m.
And Tammy sent me a message. Her and her dog's going out tomorrow, so she's probably in bed, or maybe she's listening. I don't know, but she's got to get up early, and her dog's going to go back out for the search and rescue.
That's got to be hard.
Yeah, and her doggy got the paw injured last time.
Oh no!
And so I saw a picture on Facebook where the doggy had a bandage around its paw and was getting taken care of. So they had to let that heal for a while, and had a cut or a scrape on its pad or paw.
Wow. Well, I think they said when it was the same area that reflooded a couple of days ago.
Is that your tablet?
Yeah, it's down. I guess I got to turn off the notifications.
Oh.
And then the other day, Davenport, Iowa, they flooded. We didn't hear that too much on the news, but we just saw it on Ryan Hall, y'all, and some of those things. But yeah, Davenport, Iowa got flooded really bad. And then New Jersey and New York. I don't think there's any new floodings today. We just had the earthquake and possible tsunami that never happened.
So yeah, I didn't hear anything today other than Robin. Robin's actually told me about the earthquake, or maybe I sent it to her. I don't remember.
So what's tomorrow going to bring? Who knows?
I don't know. It's so weird how many areas are flooding, though. Just like you were talking about, we had up by us Chicago and
Davenport,
Texas. I think there was reports in California on the coast somewhere. There was some flooding, and New York, New Jersey. Heard the Carolinas.
Yeah, Carolina.
New Mexico, I think. Anywhere else we're forgetting? I mean, that's a lot of areas that you just don't normally hear of. I mean, they do flood. There has been floods there in New York and the subways, but it's usually like a water main break, or. But my gosh.
Well, the other weird thing we can talk about is the animals. Hey, Blazer, have you heard about the animals all leaving Yellowstone? Be careful, you might have a herd of bear going through your backyard.
They were heading up they were going to Idaho, or where were they going?
You know, yeah, I didn't know what direction.
Idaho. I'm not sure. But the weird thing is, some of the like wolves and stuff are in packs, or they're a family group. But the bears typically aren't a herd animal or a pack animal. They'll have mom and pop and the babies, but they don't have a big social circle necessarily. But the videos and pictures I saw was just like all these bears leaving.
Yeah.
I don't know if you call it a cluster, or what do you call a group of bears? What's a group of bears?
First, it was the mountain lions, and they just left in a huge herd. And then it was bears, and then the elk all took off. They're all taken off like together. Yeah, if you go on Google and just search fluffy cows, the buffalo should be leaving too.
So why are they leaving Yellowstone? Is the volcano or seismic activity going on? Why are they leaving?
See, I just went to Google the videos, and there's current videos of all these animals leaving Yellowstone. So we got to keep an eye on the animals.
I mean, usually in Yellowstone, they go from one area of the park to another area of the park, depending on what's going on as far as food sources, depending on the season, type of the year. Hi, Camellia.
Hi, Camellia.
But to actually leave the state and go to another state or another outside the park, I mean, I don't think that's a natural.
A group of bears can be called a sloth pack.
A mall or a sleuth. I've
So
heard
yeah,
of a pack.
so this is just the last few days, so you can go, and find videos on it. Make probably on what? Did you see it on TikTok?
I was during as a
Yeah.
news agency that popped up a
Oh,
notification
okay.
on my phone. I don't know if it was Fox because Fox Weather sometimes shows.
Yeah.
I think it might have been one of those. Hi, Ida.
Hi, so that's when I just went to Google and clicked videos, and typed in animals leaving Yellowstone July 2025, and it popped up some videos of it. I don't know. So keep your eyes open, Blazer.
Well, this is saying that it's a seasonal migration, but I don't know. I don't think it is. But they say it has nothing to do with future seismic activity. But I don't know. Seems awful strange. How come we don't hear about it any other year? I know they move around. I know they, like I said, they go depending on what season. They can go closer to the mountains, upper, higher valleys, lower valleys, and they move around because it's a big park. But do they actually leave the park?
And Michelle thinks that the bear videos are AI fake.
Maybe. I don't know. As I said, it's so hard to tell. And I mean, you see news agencies bring them up. Not that news agencies are reliable anymore, but
Okay.
it makes you wonder.
Blazer says Google says presenting animal behavior in Yellowstone. The animals aren't actually leaving the park in a mass exodus. The videos, particularly ones showing bears blocking a road, were filmed. But yeah, like Robin says, not all these species move at the same time, and all these are kind of moving at the same time. So what are we supposed to?
You want to get rid of these?
Yeah, hold on. I wasn't scrolled down. All right.
I don't know what that was all about, but anyway. Mr. Osgood, good to see you. Ida, if I hadn't said hi to you already, said hi to Camellia. She just popped in. Yeah, so I don't know. It could be a migration thing, but it seemed weird to see all those bears at once. Because I'm used to seeing herds of elk. I don't know. What you doing?
Just scrolling back. Mr. Osgood or somebody came in.
Yes.
Mr. Osgood, welcome in. All right. Just trying to get caught up on chat.
So this seemed weird that they were popping that out in the news. And
well, I said there was huge herds of mountain lions first, and then it was the bears, and then they said the elk. And they're all in huge herds, huge packs. So I don't know. Can we trust things these days?
So I don't know. We'll see whether something seismic happens or not, or if it's just a normal pattern. Or
well, the first thing I thought of was there's a lot of earthquakes in Mount Rainier. So are they saying, is that going to be another volcano going off? So that could be spooking them too. That's kind of close to Yellowstone.
I was thinking, maybe they were feeling some kind of seismic from Yellowstone itself, because that geyser has been going off weird, letting out a lot of
farts.
Well, a lot of weird activity coming out of it, more than Old Faithful. Old Faithful would spout, but this was like blowing up rock formations and everything else around it. So that was a little bigger, almost like a volcanic eruption. So I was kind of wondering if something like that, maybe major, was going to happen. Not necessarily the super volcano, but where are the Bigfoot fleeing to? That's a good question.
Yeah, there's no reports of herds of Bigfoot being seen.
I always say that during every natural disaster or flooding or tornadoes or wildfires. I say, where are all the reports of the cryptids or Bigfoots or whatever leaving the forest? Or there's got to be videos or people seeing them.
Or they just go to higher grounds, like Robin said.
Could.
Or if they're interdimensional, they probably just get the heck
But
out of
fire,
here.
yeah, fire usually goes downhill, but except in California, for a while it was going uphill.
If they're interdimensional, they're probably just splitting and
Interdimensional,
out of
that's
here.
true.
Like Daryl said, caves. Caves turned into tunnel systems.
Yeah, they could go in caves, but so could animals. So if there was caves there, unless they don't want to go in the same caves with Bigfoot, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. They do.
Michelle says all the radar maps almost all went down today.
I've been hearing, I was watching somebody said there is a lot of radar maps that are going down, a lot of apps, especially before these storms. I don't remember where I heard that on a show, I think last night.
So maybe our movie night was a fluke then. I don't know.
We weren't a radar map.
No, but if it's affected, I mean, I'm assuming it's internet or some kind of. Rose Thistle says there was a guy who went on Jessica's show, got FOIA documents about Mount St. Helens that talked of Bigfoots being rescued. Well, I remember them showing the helicopter with the one Bigfoot that they were supposedly flying out of the area or whatever the national park was. I don't know if that's the same show or not, but
And that's true. These animals know not to go in the caves with all cryptids. There'll be snacks.
that's true.
You can check down detector online for current outages.
Yeah, I like Down Detector. I've used that site.
Yeah, and our Wi-Fi thingy just popped up again. You see it on your screen?
Not my screen, just yours, I guess.
But the bit rate shows kind of high now. I was showing 0 to 500 earlier, and we're back up to 6,000 or so. So I don't understand.
I just wonder if that's OBS acting up. I don't know.
I need to stop to 24/7 and restart it because we got an OBS update. But this bit rate thing has just been crazy here lately. Why can't we get good internet service? Come on.
I think we have good internet service. I think.
Well, maybe it's just OBS that's been acting weird.
That's what I think it is, but I'm not positive.
Man, it's been an hour and 40 minutes already.
Really? Well, we've been talking a lot.
Well, people haven't left yet.
No, not bored with us so far. So yeah. I got a couple new cryptid maps.
Man, I agree, Robin. The sun activity, I think, is affecting everything too. Cryptid maps.
Got a couple new ones I thought we could just show. And
yeah, all the Dopplers shut off. It's like they don't want us to watch these storms.
So I don't know if I think this came from Etsy or somebody's site that they made up this map. So it's not a historical map. This is somebody else made it up, and kind of like those other maps.
And the little old lady who says Bigfoot is never boring.
So a lot of these I haven't ever heard of, and I don't know if the names are right or anything. So like just starting over here, the Vodianoi, and that's Slovakia, Czech Republic. This guy right here, whatever he is. Then you got Babas, Lativa, Lithuania.
That thing's creepy looking.
Yeah, it is. It almost looks like a pale crawler, but then it almost looks like a alien, kind of like a horror movie, like from Predator or the Alien movie itself. That kind of creature. I don't know. It's weird. Then Bootsman in Germany. I've never heard of him. So these could be mythological or just story figures. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean they're real true cryptids like we think like we know Bigfoot and Mothman and all those are. So, but these could be real legends or.
I can't tell what that is. It looks like creatures in your bed.
Something. I don't know. In a drawer, in a bed, and I don't know. This guy looks scary, whoever this guy is.
He's got a hook hand.
Yeah.
Ew.
Here's a cat, wolf, looking with wings in Belgium. Here's another one. That's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what's sitting on it, but that looks like a ram with wings. Is that a boog? A bogue?
Probably boog.
Herds the gooch.
Because we drink at Christmas time, glug.
Now I've heard of Krampus, obviously.
Glug. Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, that's Baba.
Looks like Jabba the Hutt.
It does.
Oh, wow.
Baba Roga. Now that's the witch, right? Baba Roga, I think, is a witch. There we got a werewolf looking kind of guy. What's this guy? Bulgaria. That looks like a puckwedgie kind of looking kind of guy. This is like a Green Reaper. Kuklus, Cyprus. Yeah, there is Baba Yaga. I was just thinking it looks like a witch, and the name was similar, so that's why I said it. A lot of these I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
This kind of looks like a scarecrow. That kind of looks like a scarecrow. Something. I don't know what they are.
Romanian Hat Man.
Let's see, where are we at? Oh, there's another lizard looking worm thing. What's that? What's that thing?
Oh. Looks like fire that's alive.
Looks like a tree or I don't know, maybe it's smoke, maybe it's a tree. Oh, this guy, look at that. Armenia. All right, let me back out and see if we missed anybody up in the corner. Oh, yeah, what's this guy? Did we do this guy?
Yeah, that was the first one you did.
Got a big... Is that a tail? Yeah, that's a tail, and he's got some arms. He's got the fins on the sides of his arms. All right, where should we go now? I think we did all the ones around. Oh, I don't think I showed this, though. Did I? Yeah, that's the cat or the lion wolf with wings. We'll go over to this cluster over here, see what these guys are all about.
Oh, my.
A kelpie? No, one of those other maps on Scotland where we did have a kelpie on it. A slough? A slough? I don't know how to pronounce it. That looks like a, I don't know, a raptor, a thunderbird. I don't know.
Looks like the tip of his wings also have claws.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, pterodactyls had, I mean, that was their front arms. Then they stretched out, then they had the wings from the body to the, so they had claws on the tips of theirs too. I don't know what a bodak is, the Republic of Ireland. Kind of looks like a giant miner or giant something. I can't tell. Ooh, look at that guy. Whales. Looks like some kind of alligator, crocodile, something. Sea monster.
Ew.
The boogeyman. This is called the boogeyman. Huh.
Wow.
Black Annis. I've heard of him or it. That's been on another map. Let's see. Who else is around here? All right. That's all them guys for that little area. I guess we'll start over here and go across or something or down. Costa Rica, Cuba, Cuco. He looks fun, don't he?
Just looks like a mean Sasquatch.
He might be a puck wedgie. Look at him. He might fit.
That might be Pug Wedgie.
Oh, look at that guy.
Oh. His feet are backwards.
His feet are backwards?
His feet are backwards. That's wild.
There's been other cryptids or folklore or drawings where the feet are backwards. I don't know what it means about the feet being backwards.
Huh.
Robin says gargoyle-ish. Rose Thistle says the Jersey Devil.
Maybe their feet are backwards, so when they leave tracks, you're thinking they're going the other direction, but they're not.
La Sucia, I think she was on one of those other maps. The lady in white. Ooh. What's that guy? Carrying a bag or something. Mini-wee? I don't know. Ooh. We haven't got to that guy yet, but look at that.
Ew. Yeah, a lot of these do look like tail crawlers.
Let's see. Where do we go? Look at that. Wow. El Sombrero, Guatemala. I don't know what. I mean, he's got a big sombrero or a big hat. Other than that, I don't know what else is long beard, long hair, playing a guitar.
Hiding his face for a reason.
Ew, black Cajito, El Salvador. That looks like some kind of wolf with fire. We had a couple of wolves or with fire in the other maps. Panama, that looks got claws and wings, beard, hair, whatever.
There's all
Hat.
things in the Fey world.
It almost does look like a fairy or a fae kind of elemental, but I don't know. It could be a demon, could be like a bat thing, human bat. I don't know. Ooh, what's up with her face?
Looks like it got melted.
Nicaragua. What do we got going on here? I don't know what this. I don't know. Her legs look weird
Yeah, they're bent backwards.
or something. I don't know. All right, here's the flamey guy. Here's Jumby, whatever Jumby is. Yeah, everybody's saying pale crawlers. Yep, just like you were talking.
No wonder everybody kept thinking that we had all kinds of aliens.
El Coco, Colombia. Ooh, looks like the hair or tentacles or something coming out even from underneath the bed. That must be like a succubus or something, or
Well, it makes you wonder if a lot of these are still kind of current, or if they don't see them anymore. A mad toad?
yeah, that looks like a mad toad or something. All right, let's get back up here. There's the Jersey Devil. That's what Rose Thistle was talking about, the Jersey Devil. They're missing an awful lot of things here in North America.
Yeah. Yeah. All we've got is a Jersey Devil.
La Lorna. La Lorna's in Mexico.
That's a screaming lady.
No, that's what was the screaming lady? Banshee.
Oh yeah, Banshee is the screaming lady.
Let's see, we did Coco. We didn't do we didn't do this fire. That's like a granny or an old woman or something or walking out of a fire.
Wow.
A SEMA.
Daryl says weeping lady.
Weeping lady. Oh. What's that?
Yeah, Lorna is the crying lady.
Oh, the crying lady.
Weeping lady, crying lady.
Yassi Yetter. Was that a shepherd hook or is that a snake? It could be a snake.
It looks kind of like a snake at the end, but it looks like a shepherd's hook. Ooh.
There's Cuco, Uruguay. So that looks like the same one that was up there earlier.
It doesn't kind of look
like Bigfoot, where they're in more than one location. El Vigo de la Bolsa.
Yeah, the crying lady lures people into the bodies of water and drowns them.
Well, this guy don't look very good.
No,
Dark face, hooded.
I don't think he's.
Got a bloody knife. Looks like he's holding the head.
I was gonna say I don't think he's cutting pizza.
Holding the head in his hand. Jumbie. Okay, so I think we got all of them around that. Oh, there's a snake lady. Look at that. Usually we see mermaids. She's got like a big snake tail or something.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. She lures people to bodies of water and drowns them. Yep. That's almost like a siren, almost like a. That looks like an ogre.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, it looks like an ogre.
Oh, there's a scorpion. Well, it's got like a lobster claw. Looks like it's got a scorpion tail.
Big ears.
Big ears. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Algeria. Ooh, look at that guy.
Wow. Is that a third eye, I wonder?
Could be a third eye or a hole. I don't know. You see the nostrils and the mouth, and there's two eyes and whatever that dark spot is. Oh, look at this guy.
He's cute, but I bet he's mean.
He looks kind of mean. All right, where are we at? A unicorn camel? I don't know what that is.
With no eyes? Looks like, yeah, like a unicorn camel.
Ooh, there's another one of them winged bat looking things. I think it has a different name though. Popo Bawa. That looks like a mean bear. Looks like he's got a big chunk or something missing. Maybe it's a zombie bear.
Ooh.
Maybe it's a zombie bear. I don't know. Ooh, that looks like a hyena. Were hyena. Yeah.
Wow. Instead of werewolf, it's a were hyena.
Now, Justin was on our show and we brought up hyenas and werewolf connection, and some hyenas can walk on two legs. So maybe werewolves and hyena reports have got mixed up, or maybe there's a combination of the two. So this picture makes sense that maybe there is werewolf reports that are actually hyenas or were hyenas. Grandmother tiger.
Grandmother tiger.
Well, tigers and dragons and stuff are big in China, and this is China.
A grandmother tiger. Interesting.
Yeah, Rose says like hyenas weren't bad enough. Now we know that they're like werewolves. There's Baba Yaga. But that doesn't look like Baba Yaga that Oh, there I can see the witch right there. That if I'm not sure, she stole children.
Was she in a flying basket?
That's what it looks like. I'm not sure it's a witch that steals children or lures children. There's a fiddler. We had a couple fiddlers or a couple musician ones, and yeah, that's Sweden. So maybe it was the same. Maybe it's the same cryptid or person.
What the heck?
That I'm not sure what that is. A Morco.
Hmm.
All right, where are we at? We've done them guys. Did Krampus. I don't know if we did this moth guy or whatever that is.
Or the lion thing. Oh, ooh, something sticking his tongue out.
We did that. That's Krampus.
Oh, okay. Ooh, wow.
But we never went over to this wing. Albania. Okay, I think we did him. Yeah, I think we went down.
You do that lion thing?
No, I haven't got to this part
Oh, okay.
yet. I was seeing if we made sure that we did all these guys over here straight across. Oh, that looks like a sandworm or some kind of. I don't know. We did the scarecrow looking guys. Coolus. Caculus. Bulgaria. Caracanjol. That looks like a wolf. That looks like Little Red Riding Hood's wolf.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what I would picture it as. All right. So I think we got all those guys. Let's go back over here with the lion. The mum. Pakistan. I don't know why it's called the mum. But it looks like a lion
Something.
with a person's head on. I don't know what this guy is. Look at him. Looks like an upright sloth. I don't know. Are we losing everybody? I don't see anybody.
We lost one.
Oh.
We're down to 18. We were at 19.
Oh, all right. That's not bad. I thought nobody was saying nothing in chat. I thought maybe we lost everybody. Well, he's got wooden shoes, or he is from Japan, so the kabuki have wooden shoes on platforms. He's got the two knives. Looks like he's got the devil mask, or he is a devil. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Oh, this guy's North Korea, South Korea. I'm not even Meng Tai Ji Halabajai.
Very good.
So I don't know what this is.
Looks like an old man running away.
Yeah, looks like some orphan old guy, street guy living on the street with a baggage, and I don't know. All right, we did those guys. Now we'll go down here. Guru Mappa, Nepal. Well, he's got a spiked bat. He's got lots of fangs. Gold earrings or something. I think we showed this one briefly. Did the Tiger Man. She pregnant?
Looks like
Kendura Sri Lanka.
looks like it.
She's got like tentacles. Or is that her dress? Like she's flying.
Well, that's what I was just getting ready to say. Some of these, they make it look like they're flying.
Bosnia. I don't know if we did Bosnia. Oh, there's the bunyip. Australia. Now we know Australia has more than just a bunyip, but the bunyip is the most popular. Parihi. Patu Parihi. New Zealand. Can't tell if he's got a musical instrument or something else in his hands. All right, what's down here? Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines. That guy's got shields on his arms like he's using them as wings and a big club or a staff. Ooh. AHP. I don't know how you'd pronounce that. Definitely scary, whatever that is. Looks like a woman, but I can't tell the rest of its tentacles or her outfit. But I think it looks more like tentacles on this one.
It looks like intestines and a head.
Ew. Yeah, it does. She almost looks like a zombie skeleton. Then it's got intestines.
Boy, I'm glad we don't see these things a lot now.
Ongbabai. I don't know. I don't know if I'm even saying these right. Ooh, there's another. Well, that one has a long tongue compared to the other ones that have wings and Aswang, Philippines, Singapore. That looks like they have a lot of women that look like they're flying or floating on this map.
And screaming.
And screaming, yeah. Got a long tongue. Lang Siar, Singapore, Lang Siar, Suyar, Siyar. I don't know. The CIA faked ass swine killings in the Philippines. Oh. Wow. Wee Gumbel, Indonesia. A lot of skeleton, creepy looking faces in these. Santu Seki, Malaysia. That looks like a werewolf. Some kind of wolf monster. Okay, we did that. We did those guys. So now we got Turkey, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Iraq, Yemen, Arabia, Turkey, Afghanistan, Israel. Where's Polly? We need Polly. A div. He's got horns and fangs and a tail and gold.
Still say some of these look melted.
Zalmauzi Kemper, Kazakhstan. That looks like it's got more than one head. Looks like it's got a head in the face in the back, front, on top,
or
on
something
the
melted on
sides.
top. I don't know.
That's what it looks like. Looks like he's got several heads or faces. Ooh, this is like Surreal, Uzbekistan. Looks like a Loch Ness, not Loch Ness, but the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Flipper feet.
Basti. Wonder what's up with her. Turkmenistan. Green face, blonde hair, kind of creepy hands. Maybe the same with the foot down here. Lulu Cora. I don't know what that is.
Go ahead, Ghost Lore.
What?
She needs to message one of us immediately.
All right. She can message me.
I'm on my tablet right here.
Okay, she can do it through Messenger or however she needs to.
Or urgently.
All right. Now, you don't want us to read it out loud, though, right? This is private.
I was going to say it's officially the 17th.
Oh, we are past midnight.
It's our daughter's birthday.
Oh, we'll have to go wake her up. Let's go wake her up.
You don't have to wake her up.
Work.
She works thirds.
Well, that's no fun.
I could always message her.
Okay, I thought you might want to let people know. All right, I didn't know if it was personal or you wanted us to read it or. You got it, Jane?
Yeah, I got to get my glasses on real quick.
Oh, here, I'll take this down for a minute. Come back to that weird looking stick person. Basti looks like a Nordic mix. Basti, which one was Basti? Oh, the woman with the blonde hair, green face. Yeah, Basti. But why would there be a Nordic in Turkmenistan? That's weird.
I don't think I know her. Joanne Moe. Am I pronouncing that right? Joanne Moe has passed away. Many people, including me, are now heartbroken over this. I sent her messages today. She has so much goodness in her. Love to laugh at my nonsense music. I could go on and on. I don't think
I've seen Joanne's in chats, or is she?
Well, there's an Joanne. There's an Anne Joanne that we see.
Well, we've seen other Joannes, but I don't. Does she have her own channel, or is she ones that are in chat?
Joanne, I can't pronounce Morrone. Now there is a person in our chat called Anne Joanne. That's not. Joanne Yoda Girl.
I don't. Yoda Girl sounds familiar, but I don't know. Anyway, we're sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
So,
sorry.
everybody
She
that's in our chat or in our watching this show later,
might know her. Yeah.
know her
Said
from
she had
another show or chat, and
said
we're
she had
sorry that
health
she
struggles.
passed away, and our heart and
Yeah.
condolences go out to the
Wow.
family and friends.
In chat, she was Joanne Yoda Girl.
Moraine.
Okay, she used to go to Cisco's and Stockton's a lot. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. I do kind of remember Yoda Girl. Kind of. Okay. I haven't been over in Cisco's in a while. All right. Wow. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's horrible. And also, 2 days ago or yesterday, one of the guys, one of the paranormal investigators passed away. That was on going on tour with the Anadol. Did you see that? I think I sent you the thing through Messenger on it.
You mean the Honda doll?
Yeah, and
I thought they lost the Honda doll.
oh, that's what I thought. But now they said that one of them passed away.
Oh, okay. She went to Lee's chat too.
Oh, okay. First audio,
All right.
first floor audio.
Yeah. That's probably where I've seen. Okay.
Oh,
But it's
that's
not
cool.
the Ann Joanne that we see a lot.
No, it's somebody else.
Another one. Okay.
Well, that's sad. I feel bad for the family and
And the friends on, and we all get close.
friends
We're all
online.
family.
We all get to know each other and hang out, and we see
Yeah.
them in everybody's chat. And
We become family here and on Facebook and YouTube, and you become family with your friends. Wow. Thank you for letting us know. Yeah, because there was someone else that passed. I can't think who that was. Hmm.
thanks, Ghost Lord. Thanks for letting us know. We'll keep our prayers and
Yeah, she's going to message Steve now. Okay. Tell Steve we said hi. Yeah, we'll be praying about it.
yeah.
Good night.
Good night. All right. We got some more monsters. So I don't know what this guy is. It looks like I don't know. Looks like a dragon or a tail and a lot of tentacles, or is it a tree? Like I said, that other one looked kind of like a tree also.
Almost looks like
Lulu Korra. Ew. Gola. Is that like ghoul? Gola? Ghost? Ghoul? Ghost? I don't know. That looks like another bed. Looks like another bed.
Yeah. Why is there so many beds in a lot of these?
Yeah, those other maps we saw a lot of like nightmare, like where you get sleep paralysis, like they're sitting on your chest, or you know what I mean. On those other maps we did, this seems kind of be the theme here, where they're around beds. Ew, what's that? Salu. Big wings, claws on the tips of the wings, claws on her hands, feet, devil horns. Wow. Ew. one-legged, one leg, one arm.
Yeah, that dude's in bad shape.
Spikes on his head. Nasnyas, Yemen. Dibuk, Israel. Well, this one at least has feet coming out of the dress or gown, compared to the other ones. Always look like tentacles. Might be flying. Might be casting a spell. Ew, Egypt. This is like a mummy on fire. That's what it looks like. It looks like a mummy on fire. Fire mummy. Vampire Iraq. Vampire Iraq. Oh, yeah. She could be a vampire, I guess. Yeah, she could be a vampire. She could be a demon. I don't know. See, we got the flaming mummy. It sounds like a drink. That sounds like a cocktail, a flaming mummy. A flaming mummy.
Oh, that would be horrible. Get caught. All
It's
your
no
bandages.
It's no different than what's the hot drink? The cinnamon drink that everybody drinks.
I don't remember now. Our two daughters talk about doing them.
Yeah, flaming mummy though. That's a cool name.
Flaming mummy. Oh my, we lost people. We're down to 12.
Yeah, maybe not everybody likes the maps. I don't know. Lebanon, Abukis. He kind of looks like a little Santa Claus helper, or I don't know. What's in Lebanon though?
Flaming mummies.
Madarial, Afghanistan. A lot of robes. Of course, I guess they do wear robes or white clothing because of the heat.
Is that a hot? Is it called hot damn?
Hot damn. I don't know. Hot mummy. I like flaming mummy. I don't know. Ooh, this little guy's got a hatchet. Now he looks like a blonde. Did we already do? Yeah, we already did Div. We
Still
did.
makes you wonder if these things were current back then, and then they went back under, and we've got current cryptids that that are different.
We went over these people.
You don't hear about people seeing any of these.
We did these. We
Fireball.
did the yips.
That was Fireball.
Yeah, fireball.
Yeah.
Instead of a fireball, it's a flaming mummy. All right, so we did those. Here's Congo and Nigeria and Gambia. Whistling demons.
Oh, whistling demon.
It does look like he's whistling. This guy. This looks like a snake or a serpent. That's Nigeria. Iloko. Democratic Republic of Congo. Got a knife. Got some wicked toes and fingers and a lot of teeth. That's it. Oh, there. We got this guy. What's this?
Wow.
Looks like a lotus or a grasshopper. Maybe a locust. 2 different colored wings. One you can see through. Some big antennae, several different arms. So it looks like an insect or a bug. Ooh, that's.
Maybe they saw a mantis being.
Oh, maybe it is. It doesn't really look like a praying mantis. I mean, kind of with the wings, but.
Huh.
Dragonfly? Locust?
Oh.
Locust? I don't know. Oh, Rose said dragonfly.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a dragonfly.
So there you go, CRJ. You can start calling fireballs or whatever. You can call them flaming zombies. Make up your own drink. It could just be regular fireball. I give it to people and just say, here's a flaming. Want a flaming mummy? Ida says fairy. Could be a fairy.
Yeah, because there's so many different fays in the fey realm.
Whatever reason, the way the wings are and the head and the antenna makes me think of like locust or I don't know. Heck yeah. So this looks like a dragon. Looks like a Chinese dragon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where we got to go now?
Some of these countries I've never heard of.
I think we did all these. I think we got through them all. Guatemala, El Salvador, Panama. What did I can't remember who asked us if we did
It was a Grace, I think.
Was it Grace?
I'll go back.
Yeah, Bosnia.
Bosnia? I don't think we've seen any Bosnia, have we?
I don't know. Let's go over. Let's see what we got. Belize, Cuba, Honduras, Hades.
Where's the party, Robin?
Ireland, Sweden, Norway, the United States, Colombia, Ecuador.
I used to like cinnamon schnapps.
Look how many places this guy is at. This Jumbie. It's Antigua, Barbuda, Bahamas, Barbados, Dominica, Jamaica, Trinidad, Tobago, Guyana, Venezuela, Peru, Chile, Uruguay, Brazil.
We're going to have a fireball party at Robin's.
Robin's?
Yeah.
We're going to have some flaming zombies?
So is fireball hotter than cinnamon schnapps? Because I used to do cinnamon schnapps shots when I
I don't know. Fireball obviously from the name, but I don't know about comparing it to. I've never had fireball, so
cinnamon schnapps was pretty strong to me, but I liked it because it makes me wonder if it's hotter than schnapps. Then you down it with the butterscotch schnapps.
Oh. Indonesia, Cambodia, New Zealand, Australia, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Bulgaria.
That pregnant lady reminds me of the Facebook post first thing I saw this morning. You saw it too, didn't you?
What?
Taylor's post.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, our daughter entered her third trimester, and we got little baby bump pictures of her showing her belly.
There's Bosnia.
Oh, there we go. Grace is still
Barba
in here.
Groga.
Don't know if Grace is still in here.
Baba Roga. I don't know. I don't know if Grace is. I don't know if Grace is still here or not.
I hope so. We just found Bosnia for her.
So there you go. That's
Yeah,
kind of
she's
a
still
cool
here.
map.
Yep, she's still here.
All right. So have you heard of that one, Grace?
Christy said she's going to do butterscotch schnapps with me.
So
That was back in the day.
you always had peach schnapps or fuzzy navels, and
I like peach schnapps. I like Southern Comfort.
but we never really got off on the other schnapps.
The butterscotch schnapps is good. Cinnamon schnapps. I wasn't much of a mixed drinker. It had to be like tequila sunrise or something kind of sweet.
Haven't heard of most of these. Grace says that's got a skull in her hand.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. Yeah, that was and a skull on the staff.
Yeah.
Right underneath that little ball
Yep,
thing.
I saw that. All right, I think we got everybody.
Coconut schnapps. Never heard of it.
Me neither.
Yeah, I've never heard of coconut schnapps, but I really didn't like coconut back when I was in my 20s. I don't know how that would be. Coconut schnapps. Oh, green apple schnapps was another good one. Green apple schnapps. I think they got all kinds of flavors. Oh, homemade.
Homemade.
Homemade coconut schnapps. I would be going over mountains to get to you.
So this map ain't quite as nice as some of the other ones, but it had some different things on it. So I thought I'd show it.
I can't pronounce that. You pronounce that.
What? Jägermeister.
Jägermeister?
Jaeger.
Jägermeister. Add a
I
shot.
love Jägermeister. Oh, black licorice taste, the anise.
Oh yeah.
So here's North America again. We got the Dover Demon. We got a lot of lake monsters. That's what I liked about this map. They got the lake. They got Champ.
They got the skinwalker looking like a pale crawler.
Where?
In New Mexico. It looks like a pale crawler. I didn't realize skinwalkers
Oh,
are on all fours crawling around like that.
yeah. No, yeah, that's not
Have a shot. You'll pronounce everything better.
Jägermeister.
That looks, I don't know, skinwalker, when we're talking about them on show,
So
I don't picture that as like a all four legs crawling around.
So we got La Mana Lake Monster, the Wahili Adlet, Shuswagi, Ogopogo. I've heard of Ogopogo.
Yeah, I've heard of Ogopogo.
Turtle Lake Monster. Nope. Manny Pogo. I've heard of that one.
Bat Squatch. There is such a thing as a Bat Squatch.
Yeah. We've done shows or talked about Bat Squatch.
Charlie.
Yeah, none of these maps are perfect. So Rose says Colorado doesn't have anything. I'm sure they do. So there's Ogopogo, there's Bat Squatch, Sasquatch. See, Sasquatch could be anywhere across the whole. There's Tessie, there's Charlie. See, they all got these eyes or vowels at the end of them. All these lake monsters. And a lot of them took their name because of Nessie. And then you had Tessie and
Good night, Ida. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Ida. See ya.
Any
I do
idea
not know how.
small baby bat squatch is?
I don't know bat squatch if it says. Well, that's Bigfoot. So bat squatch might be normal or a little bit taller than human. I mean, if it's anything like.
Oh, Derek, that's horrible. Time for some green mint chip mixed with cookies and cream ice cream.
Oh wow.
Oh man. Enjoy, Derek.
There's the Mongolian monster, which is Moggs and Stevie B.
Yeah. Yeah, he's Mongolian.
Mongolian monster.
Mogs. Mogs.
There's a Thunderbird.
Mongolian.
Oklahoma octopus.
What? There's an octopus in Oklahoma.
Lake Worth monster. Lake Worth, Texas. Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Pope Lick monster. Looks like a goat man. See, they don't got anything necessarily in Illinois either, and we know we got lots of stuff in Illinois. So
Ozark Howler. That's their version of Ozark Howler.
So the Beast of Bray Road, which could be like a werewolf. There's Frogman, Michigan.
I'm laughing at Frogman.
Yeah, look at him. He's kind of cute.
I know.
There's Mothman.
Yeah, Beast of Bray Road.
There's Champ. There's Wendigo.
Yeah.
Dover Demon, New Jersey, Jersey Devil. I always say New Jersey, but it's Jersey Devil.
Swamp Lizard Man.
Escape or Swamp Lizard Man. Escape or Ultima Haha. Ultima Haha.
And Swamp Ape. So they're kind
Good
of
night, Grace.
sounds like
I already said good night to Grace, or
I think Ida's leaving.
oh, she was saying good night to Ida. I'm sorry. I thought Grace was saying good night also.
They're making a swamp ape look different than a Sasquatch. But
Yeah, he don't quite look like
right. So they're saying a swamp ape is actually a Sasquatch in Florida, but they're making him look totally different than the Sasquatch.
Yeah. Oh, that does look like a Bigfoot Sasquatch, this one. But then, yeah, I don't know about this guy. He ain't quite got it.
Look like a swamp monster.
He ain't quite got it going on like Sasquatch. Pig man, that's when it's gone too far. We should have a pig man festival.
There's not a rooster man either.
Yeah, we need a rooster man.
Yeah, we don't have a rooster man go around.
Or chicken man. I've heard of chicken man. Not as far as cryptid, but I think like mascots. What was the Cincinnati chicken? Maybe we could have zombie deer. So who's not on this map? Jersey Devil, Frogman. They got Mothman.
You got Pugwedgie?
I don't know what a puck. I don't see a Puckwedgie listed, but Beast of Bray Road, I guess, is a werewolf or could be a werewolf. Ozark Howler. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is necessarily. But
people see these little mini squatches too.
So it could be a dog man, could be a werewolf. Oh, Shunka Warkin. What's a Shunka Warkin?
Just look like a wild dog.
So we got lake monsters, Bigfoot, skinwalkers, chupacabra. Grace, no zombie deer, please. Melon head kids.
Oh yeah, melon head kids. Jessica's talked about the melon head kids. Melon heads.
But is that a cryptid though? Would that be? I mean, just like black-eyed kids. I mean, that's not necessarily a cryptid.
I don't know.
So would melon kids be a cryptid? Moon-eyed kids. Moon-eye.
Moon eye people.
What else don't we have on there? We got thunderbirds.
The pale crawler isn't on here.
Well, the Dover demon. I know the Dover demon's small, so it's not a pale crawler. But the skinwalker is the closest thing, even though a skinwalker to us.
I thought skinwalker was just shape shifting thing. I've never really been on all fours.
Weird.
I would consider that the pale crawler.
And this adlet, is that a werewolf? Is that a wolf? Is that a polar bear gone bad? What is that?
Zombie bear.
Zombie bear. Cocaine bear. What don't they have? What else don't they have? I don't know. I can't think of pterodactyls. Well, unless you can. I mean, people always talk about thunderbirds and pterodactyls and all that stuff, you know, trying to determine if a pterodactyl is a thunderbird, if a thunderbird's a pterodactyl, if they're two separate things. So I don't know. Yeah, but a pterodactyl. Dragons, I don't see a dragon. Honey Island swamp monster in Louisiana.
There's got to be more.
I can't think of. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's something that's really obvious, and I'm just not thinking of it or putting it two and two together.
So I don't think they got a puck wedgie. They do have the Wendigo. I can't think of what the little miniature squatches. They're like 3 feet.
Yeah. Puck wedgie. I think you mentioned puck wedgie earlier.
Rougarou.
Oh, the Rougarou.
Rougarou.
Yeah. There you go, Derek. I don't know. I just thought that was a neat little map, but I'm sure it can be more added to it. Or
that was good. That was good.
I like finding these little maps. All right, what is it? Almost 1 o'clock?
Yeah. I don't know if we're going to do a 4-hour show this week.
No, I don't think so.
We'll stop around 1.
I'm kind of tired already from today. I don't feel too bad right now, but earlier before the show, I was struggling.
Oh, that full meal at the fair, I think, did me, and I could have laid down and slept. That was a big meal.
Oh, there we go. What type of sticks are you smoking?
They are Captain Black Madagascar Vanilla.
Mine are Captain Black.
Just sweets.
Captain Black sweets. So it's almost like a Switzer sweet. Not quite the same taste, but they're pretty nice. A lot cheaper.
And they got cherry, they got peach. But I like the vanilla, and he likes the sweets.
Yeah, they cherry, peach, vanilla.
I think it was like a spicy peach. What was it? It was peach rum. I think is their
Peach rum. Yeah.
Peach rum is their flavor.
So they're nice just to puff on once in a while, or
Better than cigarettes. Yeah.
cryptid report. No, I didn't do a cryptid report.
Yeah, we haven't done that. Yeah, we got time for a cryptid report too.
Let's see.
Yeah, we quit smoking cigarettes for years, and then we just started puffing on cigars, and found out they had all these different flavors. So we went from the big flavored cigars, and I found out they make these little filtered ones like cigarettes, and started out on Swisher Sweets and tried other brands, but we really like the Captain Black. It's more like a pipe tobacco than a cigar. So I'm a crazy old lady that puffs on cigars. Heck yeah.
I don't know where we left off at. Oh, we left off at Farmers City, Illinois, didn't we? Like
Well, there was a few from Illinois last week, wasn't there? Different monsters. Yeah, we've been doing this, 3 weeks, 4 weeks now? We've been doing the maps and cryptids and
yeah, we've been doing it a few weeks.
Rob,
We've been doing maps a lot longer than that, but
for a few years, actually, I did the Captain Black Sweets, and Gerald did the Peach Swisher Sweets. And then you started smoking mine and just kind of swapped over. And
well, we couldn't get peach for a while. They were out or something. We had to wait, and that was really the only one I really liked.
That's when we went to gas stations.
So then I started smoking your sweets, and then I liked them, so I quit ordering the peach. I'll just smoke these. And once in a while, the sweets are kind of hit and miss, just depending on when we call. And
here lately, I have no problem.
So let's go.
You can order these online, and they come to your house. We don't bother with our gas station manager. She was ordering them for us.
We'll go with July 10th, 1969.
Ooh.
I don't think we showed this one, so we'll go with the old goat guy.
Kind of looks like our goats when they're hungry.
Man, I just like these guys' drawings. I'm assuming it's not AI, but I don't know. I'm assuming somebody's actually drawing these, but so it says July 10th, 1969, 12 a.m., Lake Worth, Texas. John Reichart is fishing on shore of Lake Worth. His wife, Linda, sits in their car reading a book. Others are parked nearby as well. Suddenly, something leaps out of the tree under which the Reichart's car is parked and lands on the vehicle's roof. So this weirdo with the hooves and everything lands on your roof of your car. That'd be quite a startle.
Yeah.
Hearing his wife scream, John rushes to investigate and witnesses something jumping off the car and moving to the passenger window. The attacker reaches for Linda, who scrambles to the opposite side of the car. Just then, John slams into the beast at full force, but only manages to knock it back a few feet. Wow, that's pretty brave. To try to body slam or to throw a block on a goat man or whatever this thing is. Protecting his wife. Now he finds himself face to face with a monster that's seemingly half goat and half man. Furthermore, while it has fur, he noticed it also seems to have scales. Where does it have scales? I see the fur. I mean, maybe the horns. This picture don't really show scales. John jumps into his vehicle and tries to flee. The creature leaps onto the back of the car, but John, erratic driving, sends it hurling to the ground. The terrified couple speeds away and informs the local police. Their story is corroborated by others who had been parked there, but the police find nothing at the scene. So if there's other people there, it doesn't say nothing about them running or screaming or the goat man attacking them.
Jane, that story deserves a goat scream.
It does.
Yeah.
So this once again is this is a real police report or report of a goat man, and this is brought to you by Creepy Acres. I like their stories and their drawings, so that's why I like bringing them up.
Yeah, their drawings are cool. Wow, that was a good one. And Robin used to smoke Dananoff mini cigars a few years ago. See, I'm not the only lady that smokes cigars.
No. So the other little article that goes along with this is it's like a header. It says 56 years ago today, 1969, goat mania sightings were sweeping across Fort Worth, Texas area.
Goat mania.
Beginning on the night of July 9th, numerous reports would start to roll in, people claiming to have encountered a 300-pound goat man.
Wow.
So he's big, 300 pounds. That's probably why that guy only knocked it back a little bit when he hit it.
Wow. Can you imagine?
Covered with fur and scales.
Scales.
In all, more than 70 people would claim to have seen the horned menace.
Wonder if the lower part was the man-looking part, and it was kind of scale-looking. The upper part looked furry.
Looks furry, but it looks like it has, like abs and a chest and big arms, kind of like a man, a human. All right. Now we're going to go to Louisiana, Missouri.
Louisiana, Missouri.
July 11th, 1972. Doesn't he look nice? Look at that guy.
Wow.
He's got some skunk hair going on, some beady, glowy eyes. Looks like a mouth.
See his nose.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Got some big claws. Looks tall. Upper body looks huge. Looks like the heart shape on the Bugs Bunny cartoon. if you painted him red.
Had a bad hair day.
Must have been humid.
Yeah, why does Missouri have a lot of these weird, creepy things?
I don't know.
Because of their dense forest, maybe?
This is Louisiana, Missouri. I didn't know there was a Louisiana, Missouri. Derek.
Yeah,
I think
everybody likes to go.
He probably woke up with the goat scream.
He probably spit out his ice cream when I did it.
So this says 11th of July, 1972, 3:30 p.m., Louisiana, Missouri. Brothers Terry 8, Wally 5, Harrison are playing behind the home located at the end of Allen Street. The dead end at the edge of the heavily wooded area known as Molesoff Hills. Molesoff Hill. Suddenly, the two boys hear a growl and turn to find a huge 7-foot-tall bipedal creature standing only 15 feet away. The monster is covered in long black hair that obscures its face. It has a massive pumpkin-sized head, but no neck. I guess with all the fur and stuff, I guess you wouldn't be able to see if it had a neck, but
It has a massive head.
Yeah. Scarier still, its hair is splattered with what appears to be blood and is clutching a dead dog. Well, they don't show that in the picture.
Oh,
That's not in the picture.
I'm glad that's not in the picture.
The boys scream and run back to the house. Their sister, Doris, 15, is in the house when she hears her brother's screams. She peeks out the bathroom window and she sees a monster standing at the edge of the tree line. It then turns and runs back in the woods. Doris locks the doors and calls her mother. 30 minutes later, Edgar Harrison, their father, arrives home. He and 4 other neighbors search the area but find only trampled grass and a faint footprint. So that's 1972, July 11th. Wow.
Pumpkinhead.
I think
Harry
every state is creepy, though, when you start reading the reports. Whether it's Illinois and Bigfoot and Dogman Werewolf or
like Harold said, Missouri
monsters.
Yeah, Missouri is creepy.
That's what I mean. I think every state's creepy when you get down to it. Yeah. So the caption at the top of the page says, Momo, the Missouri monster, shambled. So he just kind of strolled. He shambled out of the woods near Louisiana, Missouri, and quickly exploded in national headlines as a monster fever washed over the town. While there would be other sightings and encounters, it was only the Harrison family story that truly captured the public's imagination. Before long, armed posses. How many times have we read stories and they always talk about that? They go get their guns all the time.
Yeah.
So armed posses were roving the countryside in search of the elusive beast. What began as a sighting of a Bigfoot-like creature soon evolved mysterious lights in the sky and other bizarre phenomena. Although a few sightings would trickle out over the years that followed, the majority of Momo encounters were concentrated in 1972. So was he a space creature? Was he a Bigfoot?
There is lights.
Doppelganger?
People do see lights in the sky and orbs and stuff when they see Bigfoot. So
yeah, they do.
Don't know.
Weird stuff. So there you go. 53 years ago, July 11th. So we're on the 17th. So here's July 17th, 1895.
They called Elmer Fudd to catch it.
Elmer Fudd.
Hey, Blues Cruise, welcome in. Elmer Fudd. Yes, we got to call Elmer Fudd.
I think if you painted it red, it'd look like Bugs Bunny's
little monster.
It was big. It was a big, giant heart looking thing. So this says July 17th, 1895. Captain Obadiah Donaldson steams into Bridgeport, Connecticut, claiming that around 10 a.m. that morning, his oyster dredger collided with a massive 60-foot wide octopus just 5 miles off Stratford Point Lighthouse. The titanic beast attacked the vessel and surely would have sank it if not for a nearby pod of porpoises that killed the creature. A 100-foot-long tentacle was kept as proof. Tales of the monstrous cephalopod has always haunted sailors, since science says that the octopus simply can't reach such a size. However, some squid have been known to grow up to 43 feet long, but some believe a few might have grown to 80 feet. This gives some credence to the stories of old. They always talk about the giant octopus or giant squids.
Yeah, but isn't there another name for a giant octopus-looking creature that went after ships?
I don't know, sea monsters, but
I can't think of it.
So I thought that was a pretty good drawing.
Yeah.
Octopus trying to attack the ship, and they got like harpoons and spheres and hatchets and knives getting ready to do battle with the thing.
Is it a kraken? What's a kraken?
Kraken?
Yeah. I thought it was kind of like an octopus, but it's just huge. And it would take out.
Juan, we live.
We live. Robin's shopping while she's in chat. She bought 3 books: Weird California, Piercing the Veil, Examining San Diego, Haunted in History San Diego.
Oh wow, somebody else's thing's called Piercing the Veil. Cool.
Released a Kraken. I think it's a Kraken. That's this big, giant monster-looking thing. It's kind of like a giant octopus that takes out ships and stuff in the water. I think Dennis has talked about it too.
Oh.
Not they live, you've lived. Oh, you're live? Live,
Oh,
live?
you're live. Oh, okay.
Ah, we live. Now we live. Stupid English.
So this says for July 17th, 127 years ago today. While the story may simply have been fabricated to sell newspapers, it is important to remember that oceans are vast and her secrets are many. Sailors have spoken of giant tentacled beasts haunting our oceans since time immemorial. And currently, less than 20% of our oceans have been mapped or explored.
Hmm.
And that's the last one. So there we go. There's creepy history from Creepy Acres.
Juan says we bring the heat and never sleep.
Bring the heat, never sleep. Seems like it sometimes we never sleep.
Now, last week we did a 4-hour show. We're not going to go another whole hour.
No. We got to rest up and get ready to go back out for some more fair food. Plus, I think Dennis Carroll is going to be on tomorrow on Chanty's Aquarius Africa Rising. Then I don't know if Heidi, I don't know if she has another show tomorrow or not.
I think she might have Andy. Maybe it's Andy tomorrow. Heidi might be on tomorrow too.
All right. Maybe Andy tomorrow also. So that's 2 shows right there is taking up some of our day. And then
Jessica tomorrow night. I don't think she's leaving till Friday for Florida.
I think she said tomorrow nights, if it all works out, she might go live from the place and interview somebody there.
Oh, okay. So she's going to be
Maybe,
down.
I think, in Florida.
I thought she said she wasn't leaving till Friday.
No, she was supposed to leave today. So I think that's why today was a premiere.
Yep. Andy Decodes is today, 1:00 p.m. Central Time. So
that's about the same time Dennis will be on Chanty's.
Just and she don't have the other ones pre-scheduled yet.
All right. So we got Dennis tomorrow. We got Heidi tomorrow. We got Moggs and Stevie B tomorrow night.
Jessica tomorrow night.
Jessica tomorrow night. I can't think of who else is.
I got Peter and Lori's show tomorrow afternoon.
You got Peter and Lori's show.
That's not live. They pre-record for their Thursdays.
No, it's still aired at a certain time though.
Well, Thursdays is kind of a busy day.
Then we got to fit the fair in there somewhere. At least enough time to run out there and.
We'll have time in between shows. We'll run out and grab
some carnival food. Well, fair food now, I guess. The carnival already left town, so this is the fair. All right, everybody. We're just going to go ahead and say goodnight. We love you guys. Thank you for coming. This is always fun to hang out with you and show some maps, some old books, wherever we end up doing. This depends on what the night brings or what I find during the week or what you guys bring up.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Boom, 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 boom.
So don't forget, you can catch us on Heidi Pops on Saturday. So we'll be talking about probably haunted castles and things that she was told by her husband's family members while they were over in Poland and they visited Wales. And so we'll probably go down that rabbit hole. And Sunday will be Paul Blake Smith, and we're going to be talking about Eisenhower and the alien agreement, or the disclosure about the book that Paul wrote about the Eisenhower administration on how they may or may not have made a deal with the aliens. So we'll have to talk about that. Then we'll see you again Monday on Dennis Carroll's Hunting the Shadow. On Monday, I co-host with Dennis, and we talk about weird and strange things, sometimes paranormal, sometimes ancient technology, weird artifacts, whatever we think of and it comes up. Then the week starts all over again for us.
Not sure what happened. We were down to 12, jumped up to 18. Now it's 17. People are popping in at the very end. Sorry, folks, if you're just now popping in.
Well, we're getting ready to leave, so go back and rewatch to watch the beginning.
Yeah.
Because you'll like it, because we showed some cryptid maps and did some creepy acre cryptid reports. And
Ooh, that worked fast.
Sorry, everybody. Much love. We'll catch you later. So look for us on other shows, Heidi's particular, and watch Heidi's show tomorrow, and Dennis and Jessica the Cryptid Huntress. And we will catch you later. Much love. Keep looking up.
Keep your vibrations high.